Hello, Internet! Well, here we are with the launch title of the Nintendo 64, Super Mario 64. And it's one of the best 3D platformers of all time. It opens with a really good looking model of Mario's head, which you can mess around with to familiarize yourself with the N64 controller. Once you start controlling Mario directly, he feels great. They managed to make character and camera controls separate while still working well together. Not only that, but you have a lot of new moves, such as the long jump, backflip, slide, and dive. This might seem complex, but the moves flow together very well, which is one of the reasons that so many people speedrun this game. The game mostly takes place in Peach's castle, where she and many of the Toads are trapped. To save them, Mario has to go into the paintings, collect power stars, and explore through the castle until he can find and defeat Bowser. The game is very focused on exploration. Aside from a few locked doors, what you do before you can take on Bowser is up to you. If you're thorough enough, you can find enough power stars to reach the final level while skipping a few worlds. This freedom extends to levels, as their open design allows you to pick your own objective. Take Bob-omb Battlefield, for instance. As soon as you jump in, you can either take on King Bob-omb, collect the 8 red coins, or free the Chain Chomp and let it break the gate. Almost all the levels are open with multiple objectives like this, which means there was only enough space for around 15 of them. The only levels that you could really call linear are the Bowser levels. All of these end with Mario swinging Bowser into bombs on the edge of the ring, although you can also collect the 8 red coins in the level. You can also find secret stars in areas like the slide and the aquarium. Power-ups are also in this game, but not the usual ones. The wing cap lets Mario fly, the vanish cap allows him to walk through certain walls, and the metal cap makes him invincible and lets him sink underwater. Mario now has a health bar that can be restored with coins, but now he takes damage from falling from too high, and he can also drown. Despite the great controls on land, making Mario swim doesn't work quite as well. But fortunately, there are only 2 water levels in the game. Once you eventually defeat Bowser, the princess and all the Toads are finally freed from the castle walls. There's even a little cake at the end of the credits. So the cake wasn't a lie. And if you collect all 120 power stars, you can take a cannon to the top of the castle, where you get to meet Yoshi. Sure, he just gives you 100 lives and then jumps into the waterfall, but it's cool that he got to... What? When did that... Hey Henry, when you have time, come over to the church. We're having a pizza party. Love, Dad. Alright, let's go. Wow, the weather's nice out today. Hello? Is anybody here? You know, I didn't mention this, but Peach's castle is almost completely empty other than the occasional Toad. Wandering around alone in this gigantic castle can sometimes feel unsettling. To be honest, a lot of things in this game seem off. Most notably being the absence of Luigi once again. This statue in the courtyard has some text that some people read as L is real 2401, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. People always talk about how the eel in Jolly Roger Bay, or the Mad Piano in Big Boo's Han are scary, but what about the lethal Lava Land painting, or the strangely realistic death animations of Mario? Then you have the strange, unorthodox story to consider. How did Bowser get into Peach's castle? And what happens to the kings from Bob-omb Battlefield and Whomp's Fortress? And it just keeps going deeper. A negative emotional aura in Wet Dry World? An apparition of Wario in the entrance to Dire Dire Docks? The obscure build of the game from 1995? And a mysterious AI that personalizes every copy of Super Mario 64. It's kinda crazy how such a big rabbit hole can be spawned from such a simple game. Hey, get back here! Aha, gotcha! What?